21 days of prayer. After and stay the course. Today, I want us to talk about and look at this kind. This kind. All right. We're closing it out, the final week. Now, because we've been fasting, because we will complete this 21 days, we are now prepared by God for the challenges of 2019. How do you say that, Pastor? Because prayer coupled with fasting builds faith, and we need faith in God for whatever the enemy is going to bring to us in our lives. So, this kind, what kind? The kind of prayer coupled with fasting. What has it done for our 2019? You know what? I'm glad you asked that question. There's a passage in Matthew 17. And in this passage, Jesus and the disciples have gone up on the mountain of transfiguration, and they have experienced the most powerful experience, for lack of a better word, that anybody's ever had on earth. Matthew 16. Then they get to Matthew 17, and the Bible says 6 days later, after this amazing thing happened with God, they come down off the mountain, same mountain, and there's a challenge waiting for them. Listen, 2019 will be full of challenges, but this 21 days of prayer and fasting prepares us for the challenges. The Bible says that when they got down off the mountain, a man brought his epileptic son to be delivered from seizures. The disciples had prayed and done everything they could do, and they could not give him the healing, the deliverance, the blessing that they needed. Jesus called the boy over, prayed for him, and of course you know what happened. He was delivered. The disciples, like you and I, got curious. They said, we did everything we could do, but we couldn't do it. What happened? Jesus said it was your lack of faith. You didn't have faith. It takes faith to meet challenges, especially challenges that are unexpected, especially challenges where you've been on the mountaintop and then you got to come back down to the valley. And we all will experience that. Jesus said, because of your unbelief, you could not do it. And then he said this kind of faith only goes out through prayer and fasting. What kind? Not the adoration kind of prayer, not the confession kind of prayer, not the thanksgiving kind of prayer, not the supplication kind of prayer, not the promise kind of prayer, but the kind that brings great blessings, the kind that breaks through, the kind that overcomes every challenge, the kind that is miraculous, the kind that gives deliverance. This kind only happens through prayer and fasting. 21 days of prayer. We're wrapping up this week. But here's what I want you to know. I am honored that you participated, because your life will be blessed. But most of all, God is pleased, because through it, you put him first. Through it, the fasting focuses your prayer on God. And through it, this kind moves the hand of God in your life. God bless you. And remember, after 21 days of prayer, remember, stay the course. And remember, this kind. So leave, as we wrap this up, with this kind of prayer, the kind that God honors through prayer and fasting. God bless you. Let's go to work for Jesus, and I know your life is going to be blessed.